12 years ago when we started this process, I had no idea that God had all of this in store for us.
My prayer is that this pandemic is giving a little picture of what a foster kid goes through, and that it softens the hearts of those who are unfamiliar with it.
Even though I'm not a foster and adoptive mom, as a mom, I know the value of a stable home and the value for a child that there's a home where he or she can feel loved.
Not all of us are going to be foster parents, but all of us have a role to play.
The main thing is, are you capable of loving a child and standing by them?
Even my my adoptive parents, they were scared. They're like, I don't know if I'm equipped. They had a 3-bedroom, average income family and 1 extra room for me. That was it. And they saved my life. That's my belief, is that they saved my life.
So God can do amazing things through us. It just takes that mustard seed of faith. It takes that mustard seed of obedience, and he will do so much with it.
And then as a Catholic, this case is really important because Catholic social services in Philadelphia, like St. Vincent's in Michigan, they've been doing this for a long time. And as an institution, an arm of the Catholic Church, this should be kind of a badge of honor for us, that we've been responding to this call for so long, and we don't want to be either aggressively pushed out of the square or politely scooted away.
But if we're moving from this moment and not asking ourselves questions like, how can we love more? What does it mean to love the whole person? To see people as children of God and not as whatever, label you put on them.
My foster later adopted mom always talks about the mistakes she made. I don't remember any of those mistakes though. And that is what is so amazing, is anytime I reflect on them, I think about their love for me and how unconditional it was.
Penny, if you can do that, then it's okay if you leave your Christmas lights up past Easter. It's okay if there's dirty socks on the floor. It's okay if you don't dust. It's okay. Because really what's so important is loving that kid and giving them that safety, that structure, and that stability. And that love.
Just take the first step. Like if you think that maybe you're getting a nudge to do something from God, just take the first step, and he'll provide the grace for the next step, And
you hear that and you think, okay, maybe I can do it. So I think that's why I share my story, is to say, you think you have to have, this lofty plan for your life or this huge house or something that you might not have, when really what you need is the love and commitment in your heart to take care of someone. And that commitment that is pure and that will take the risk, because there are risks and there are things that are challenging about taking in children that have been through trauma. But that's, I think, what's required, and that's what they did for me. So that's what I hope my story brings about, is people to hear that message, to say you don't have to be extraordinary, but actually you are extraordinary when you do something like that.
I think part of it is to be able to say foster families and adoptive families are families, and they have struggles and they have a lot of history that oftentimes the parents don't know a child is bringing when they come into the home, so they're going to need a lot more supports. But they thrive and they succeed when they really know that this is an issue about love. And like Sarah mentioned before, you don't have to be a saint to get into the mix. But I truly believe that once you are going to be called even more to live that general calling, to be that saint in the lives of the children around you.